little jotting notes over the last 10 years and referring back to them. It's been kind of fun to see where it started and where it might be going. I'm 80 years old now, and hope to be around for quite a while longer. But in any event, it'd be nice to review and perhaps I always felt like it'd be fun to know more about my grandfather and my father and relatives, and I have even tried to do some research, but you get kind of stuck. So here's an opportunity, for what it's worth, for me to do my thing for whatever. So let me start with the fact that I was born in Chicago, Illinois. Michael Reese Hospital, November 26, 1927. I guess that was when things were kind of wild and woolly in the world, because the market was up and things were going well.
Remember what the Dow was at that time?
I have no idea, but it could have been 300 or something like that. I don't know. That doesn't. That's all relative. But at any rate, bottom line there is things that I did wrong, I guess, which I think is something else that's interesting in life. We don't always remember the positives, but sometimes we remember the negatives, and they're not necessarily negatives.
I was born in a small town, not even on the map, in Ryan, Michigan, in Porter Township of Midland County, Michigan. The date was February 25, 1926. My father's family had property in Porter Township, and when each of the boys in the family, and there were 6 in number, 3 boys, 3 girls, and my grandfather deeded part of his land to each of the boys as they got married and set up housekeeping with their new bride. The story goes, I would not remember this, but I was 6 weeks old, and the house that my grandfather and father and his brothers had built on this farm burned to the ground, and we were just left rather homeless. And at that time was a farmer with his own father on this land in Porter Township, and he continued to farm that property as well as the farm, to which we waited for another son to help him on the farm, which never happened. Tragedy struck my father, who had terrible pains for about a week in his stomach. And the next thing you know, he was rushed to the hospital with acute appendicitis, and the appendix burst in his stomach. And at that time, there were no sulfa drugs or anything that would prevent the infection from spreading, and he died in about a week. And that was changed very. Still, no, it's a. Excuse me.
This addition to comments about my son Mark were omitted, and we will want to make this part of the record. Mark has excellent work ethic, was a very fine student, proceeded to go on to law school, where he graduated from the University of Michigan Law School with honors. Presently, he has started his own law firm, and we can see nothing but more success because of his efforts. These happenings make me as a parent quite proud, and certainly know that he will be richly rewarded for them. That's it.